Hello, this is Master Derby, and this is my introductions video. So you might be wondering why exactly I'm doing an introductions video despite already having done so many videos, all of them Let's Plays. That's because the nature of my channel is changing. So I have a problem finishing things. I tend to start them and then never finish it. Any look through my sketchbook would show many works that are at varying stages of completion, only a few which are actually done. I started a team of game developers only for that to flounder because I could not keep up the stress related to maintaining the team along with everything else that was going into my life. So, this has been my life for the last couple of weeks. It is not the most healthy lifestyle, I'm sure you can see. But I'm not content. Despite my constant reminding myself constantly that that nothing matters. I guess you could say, really nihilistic view that nothing matters, and that when I am dead and gone, my legacy might live on for a short period of time before it inevitably sputters, like all things do, continuing at least one unhealthy trend. I am not paid by Coca-Cola to advertise their product. Disclaimer. So I feel like because I obviously can't keep it up myself. It's clear to me that I need to feel like at least somebody is watching, because otherwise I may just hover about this inadequacy, this mediocrity that I tend to fall into again and again, despite repeatedly trying to get myself out of, whatever hole I'm in. And I kind of tried that with the Let's Plays. I don't like feeling like just another one of many billions. I don't like falling into that mindset of, I have food and a house, a place to live, I guess. So, what else do I need? I feel like we're in a period of history where we don't have to be content with just that, where we can create new meaning. I mean, you could say it's overcomplicating things, but I like the idea that we're all writers in this history that we are creating together. And some people get to be bigger writers than others, and they get bigger spots. Some people only get a word. Most people, I imagine, only get a single word in this book. And some get sentences, and some get paragraphs, and some get whole chapters. And I'm not trying to shoot for any particular increase in fame or fortune. I'm shooting for an increase in who I am, becoming something better than I have been. So that when someday I'm asked what I did with my life, I didn't just drink an unreal amount of soda and play video games for most of my existence. So, introductions. Now that my initial diatribe is over, I'm not trying to make this very long. It takes a long time on this internet to upload. So, my name is John. I'm 24. Really terrible grades throughout most school. Never really got into college. Joined the military. I'm actually in a barracks room right now, stationed in Guam. I feel like I should say this now, so that I can look back, point back at this video later, just in case somebody tries to bring up or use this as evidence that no video I ever make is from the point of view of the military, and it is not, it's not endorsed by the military. And I will never comment on military policy or bitch about work. I got friends I can bitch to in that regard. I'm not going to deface or encourage anything related to the military, though I may make many videos talking about current events, which may or may not be related to the U.S.'s military action. So just know that though I am in the military, I consider myself very rational, and I like to do my research on some things. I tend to comment a lot on things that I have just know nothing about, and I've been trying to get myself away from that. So I've been doing more and more research to stay as educated as possible. So yeah, never went to college. So I joined the military to go to college. Looking to just keep it to one contract. I still have not gone to college. I only have a few years left. For a whole bunch of reasons I'm not going to go into. I'll save that for maybe another video someday if I ever just run out of things to talk about, which is not likely. So sitting here watching Sargon of Akkad videos, and I don't know, it made me realize that for some reason, like the video had nothing to do. It was a video about Anita Sarkeesian and her conduct at VidCon 2017, and I look around my room and I think back at all the things I've attempted and all the things that I've learned thus far, and I realize how many days I have just wasted for, but I look at my small triumphs. I look at how far I've come with my skill at guitar, which I'm not a professional by any means, but I look at my art skill, my music that I create on my SoundCloud channel, and I see only little snippets of my own potential. And it's gotten to the point to where, because I'm not actively working on things most days and only occasionally develop that kind of motivation to get up and really do it, that I become incredibly distracted by an extreme amount of negativity. I've never been diagnosed with clinical depression or anxiety or bipolar disorder or what have you. Because I've never gone to a doctor for that. I've never believed it was necessary for me to do it, even though there have been many times where, some people might choose that they need help, and I have simply decided in 99% of these occasions that I will just deal with it on my own. So I fall into these pits, and it goes on for weeks or months where I'm just in this really awful place, and some days I'm okay and some days I'm miserable, and maybe every once in a while I'm happy and I crack a smile, or I can laugh at still laugh at funny videos, or get enraged and up in arms about stupid shit going on in the world, but still for the most part not really doing anything, not actually making anything, despite the fact that I have such a capacity to do so. So that's the purpose of this channel now. I'm going to try and make it to where every single day I have something to show for my own existence. Whether it be a researched opinion, whether it be a single drawing, whether it be, a piece of music, maybe I learned something new, maybe I took a class in something, or, and maybe every once in a while I'll put up something, video game related, like, doing a few Let's Plays here and there. But the main purpose of this channel now is that I need to feel like somebody is watching that, because I feel like I can be a lot more than I have been, and I feel like I can do a lot of great things if I really put my time and energy towards it. Though I really need to try and come up with ways to trick my brain into thinking, somebody somewhere is expecting you to do something today. somebody somewhere expects this little piece from you, even when you expect nothing of yourself. And yeah, Derpy does, that catchy name, that's probably just going to go away. I don't really need it. I'm not looking to brand this as a series or anything. This is just going to be me. And my journey, I guess, to become something more than I am right now. And if you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments on any of the videos that I do from here on out. I love to debate and talk to people, and I love to learn things. Even though I like to put up this aggressive front, little man syndrome, I've been told on occasion, but for the most part, I like to think that it's not. I'm just trying to, I don't want to say shield myself or use defense mechanisms, but I guess that's probably what it is. If I'm just looking at it objectively, it probably is some sort of defense mechanism to keep, the real me tucked away somewhere where it can't be seen by anybody else. So, I hope you enjoy. I doubt there will be any more videos that are particularly unscripted, so to speak. This one doesn't really have any specific meaning. It's just me saying hello. So hello, and I hope to entertain all of you with the many things that I create, and the many thoughts that I have, and the many topics I'm interested in. So to those of you that watch this video, thank you for your time, and keep watching. There's going to be a lot of things to talk about.